Good evening. I'm Shanta. I am the underestimated, undervalued, highly marginalized, and now diminished beautiful woman of color. That's who I am. And I'm just going to take 2 seconds to put a little video out. I was so inspired today by one of my favorite pastors. I have like 3 of them. They're on YouTube, they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram, and I'm so thankful for them. Sometimes, probably most times these days, these times we're living in, I need a word. And I haven't made a video. It's been a few weeks. I had set up this video schedule that I would probably try to record maybe 4 days a week, but with math class, and don't even ask me about math, with math class and so much prep that it takes between jobs and getting ready for everything I have to do, I just have been drained. I just could not do it. I would like to get back to it though. At least that's how I'm feeling right now. So we'll see. Just checking in really quickly, I wanted to thank God, first of all, for a wonderful day. It's been a beautiful day. I don't think it's been as hot and as humid as what it has been. I thought it was going to rain earlier, but it did not. So it's been a beautiful day. It's been a wonderful day. I thank God for that. I also want to say shouts out to my favorite pastors. They know who they are. On YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. I want to thank them for being who they are. I want to thank them for the wonderful words that they always put out, whether it's daily, weekly, and one of them almost does it hourly, it seems. I also want to thank them as men, and I want to thank all men who are not putting out derogatory and negative commentary about women. Again, as I've said before, and I'm going to reiterate here today, the word whore needs to be banned, or it needs to be applied to both genders. It is highly unfair. It is verbal violence against women. It is a part of a double standard that has seemingly existed since the beginning of time, and it's unfair. It is not right. Everything that a woman does, of course I've made mistakes in my lifetime, but whether a woman has lain with a man, married, single, or shacking, she's always the whore. He gets up, he can still be called Mr., but she somehow is a whore. No. Any woman that sleeps with a man, that man also slept with her. They are both in the wrong, and they whored together. So you can call me anything that you want to call me, or whatever you want to call me or any other woman. Guess what? If I am a whore, any man I've been with, he was one too. That's exactly where I'm at with that. The word whore needs to be banned. It is violent, verbally violent abuse against women, and it needs to stop. The other thing I wanted to say is I find that another thing about wives. Okay, I had a relationship several years ago with a married man. Complete waste of time. If any young girls view this, please don't do that. I'll go into that another time. But I find that wives, if you have a husband, and this is a message to wives, so I'm going to piss some more people off. What's new? What else is new? If you have a husband that is constantly running down other women, and he's chasing single women in particular who have said no 1,000 times, and that man is still pursuing that woman, that is not her fault. It is time for women to stop looking at and blaming each other for everything and face those men. Turn to the men who are whore lovers and say, stop it. Just simply stop it. You may need to renew your relationship. You may need to do a jump start or whatever it is you may need to do, but stop blaming other women for everything and look at that man and get him straight. That's what you need to do. That's where I'm at. On another note, I had made some other notes here about being diminished. You know, I think that's ridiculous. Going around diminishing someone, you think that they have that much power on this planet that they need to be diminished? Who came up with that? Who came up with this inhumane treatment towards human beings? You're going to diminish someone, a woman? You need to diminish people who are pedophiles. That's who needs to be diminished. You need to diminish rapists. That's who needs to be diminished. Not someone who simply speaks her mind. But let me remind myself, Shanta, you're an African American woman. There is and there are no consequences for how people treat you as an African American woman. That's exactly what that's about as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, let me just say it again. You know, I'm Shanta, the underestimated, undervalued, highly marginalized, and now diminished because someone else is unhappy with me. You know, get yourself together, okay? I could say more, but I won't. Just checking in. Thanking God again for a wonderful day that I have had today. Hope and pray the people that I care about are safe and sound. But I am powerless over the words and deeds of others. I'm powerless. All I can do is accept what is and still be who I am, because I will not give up and I will not give in. And you should not either. If you're on the path to improving your life, not on the path of tearing somebody else's life down, not on the path of not walking away when you need to from people who want to do nothing but treat you like crap. Yeah, you need to have a boundary in place. You need to have a boundary, and I've had to learn that the hard way. But if you're striving for your education as I am, if you're striving, surviving, trying to make it out here, no, you don't give up, come what may. That answer is no. Giving up, giving in, that's a no-no. I'm sorry. I'm not cut from that cloth. All right, well, you take care. This is Shanta, the undervalued, underestimated, highly marginalized, and now diminished, signing off. Take care. God bless.